What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cedar Creek Trucks with me again and Big Tom. We're back with the wiring project that we ended on in the last video. We're gonna just kind of pick up where we left off, and we'll show you guys the wiring once we get started. I think right now we're just gonna drill the holes for those and get them all to here. So we'll come back when we have that done. All right, so we found this piece of metal because we're having a tough time getting the wire from that over to this side. So we're gonna try to push it through with that. Maybe?
Hopefully.
We're gonna see if this works. See if we got the special touch. He's got it. That was very, very easy. Perfect. We'll be back when we have the other side done. All right, got the other drill hold, the drill hold. We got the drill hold out, and
the hole drilled out.
The hole drilled out. We got the drill hold, and the hole's in the drill. There's a hole in the drill, and now we can wire all the different wires together and run them down over there into the engine. So yeah, this will be fun. Probably gonna wire it directly to the oil pan and we'll be good. All right, so while Tommy's doing that, I'm gonna be running some wire from here along the frame into the engine bay so we can hook it up to the battery and eventually into the switch that's in there. Man, this truck's dirty. I'm gonna clean that at some point. But yeah, so this is kind of just tying everything together. And then I'm gonna zip tie it up. Got some zip ties here, got some better zip ties here. So yeah, we'll get it all taken care of and show you guys what we did. You want to explain what you got going on, Tom?
Just shoving the wires back over since we discovered that there's not a hole on that side, but there is a hole on this side. So we're shoving them back through this way, down the headache rack, and then gonna connect them and route them across the tank, back over to the driver's side, and then up to the engine through the firewall. But there's a lot of wires in here now, and our previous wire pusher no longer works because it's getting caught up. So I'm making a ghetto flexible one out of some solid copper wire.
All right, so now we're under the truck and we got this wiring that we wired around. We wired it up around the flatbed. Now we're gonna wire it down along this frame up to the engine. We'll show you guys that process. So I got the wires run down from the frame. You can kind of see all the way under the frame, and you can see where they ended up. There's an oil spot in there. Don't worry about that. We'll deal with that in a later episode. Tommy, what's happening?
Want to run it down the headache rack and then connect it over there, and then we'll be working up front.
Sounds good. While Tommy's preoccupied doing wiring, I'm gonna go ahead and help myself. to some sausage. I might as well get a Verner's. Nice. All right, Now we're just gonna set up here and we'll wait for Tommy to be done. All right, we're gonna see if Tommy's homemade wiring pusher works. Just taping up the last little bit. While Tommy tapes up the last little bit, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna open up this unbranded pickle jar.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Pickles. And we're just gonna take care of that bad boy.
Nice and flexible, the solid copper wire, so hopefully it just finds its way through. Don't know if it's gonna even be long enough, but we're hoping it is.
We might have to come down here. See if we can feel, there's a hole up in here somewhere, right there. See if we can put our hand in there.
I don't think it's long enough.
No, I don't think it's long enough. I don't feel nothing. Shoot.
Stay tuned.
All right, so here's what we did. Instead of going down, we're going up. You can kind of see, obviously we got the thing hanging out here. Tommy's gonna tie it up there, and we're just gonna give it the old yanking down. And the reason we're doing this is because we don't have that fisher line, fish tape, whatever it is. We don't got that, so we're doing this our own way. We got about 500 million feet of wire over there on that cart. So we're just making it work with what we have. Yeah, let's see it. Ready? Oh, she's tight. There. She's tight. Yup. Yup. Yes.
Nice.
Got her down.
A little more, all right, that's good.
All right.
Got it.
her.
Time to run it or connect it there since you already ran the wire from this side across the fuel tank up to the firewall. So I'm just gonna connect it here and then we'll catch you guys up front.
So.
All right, so now we are shoving and doing a little pass along here. There we go. That was very easy. Many hands make for light work. So now we're going to
Wait, pull up a little more.
pull more. Okay.
All right, there.
All right.
Good.
Gotta just throw that here. Stay. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna run this into the firewall here where this other stuff is ran. Not too sure what this is. Somebody else is doing, but yeah, we're gonna run into there, get hooked up to the switch, and then run it back out to the battery and connect it to an inline fuse.
All right, so we at least got it through the firewall. Now we have to get it pulled up through here. Okay, so we'll be right back. All right, we cleaned up some of the old wiring. These three wires are our new wires coming through. We obviously made them a little long, but it's whatever. Tommy is gonna come in here. We're gonna get our switch all wired up. Right now, he's out here wiring this up with his little schematics he's got going on. We'll show you guys everything that we did on the schematics, make it all simplified in a little bit. But he is right now.
Not sponsored by Leatherman Arc, but get a Leatherman for sure.
For sure. Especially the arcs, and with the custom initials on it, is probably the best. If you can even see. Yeah, there you go. Custom initials is definitely the way to go. I left mine at home today.
Rookie move.
Rookie move. But yeah, he's getting it all set up to put the fuse in, I believe. Guess we'll see. And we got a little power. And we got bad power and the good power. So that'll be cool. We'll check back in a little bit. Now Tommy's hooking up the inline fuse. As you can probably tell so far, Tommy is our wiring guy. We don't have that many guys, but we have Tommy the wiring guy.
It's not too hard. You've done it once. Good to go.
So this is where we're at. We got it coming from the frame and coming from the firewall. Coming out. Still gotta clean it up a little bit, but it's not as ghetto as it looks, I swear. It's butt connector, heat shrink, and then we just covered it just to be safe. We're gonna tuck it up in here a little bit, maybe get some wire loom at some point. And then we got negative, positive, but before we hook that up, we're working on the switch so that it's not live while we're messing with wires still. And this is almost done. It's actually looking pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we are very close to being done with this project. So stay tuned for the final result. All right, if any of you guys know 7.3s or have new body style 7.3s, you know this is how you get to your fuse panel. But we need to use it to get to this running light switch, which, as you can see, appears to already have wires running to it.
Thinking that's our random ghetto wire in the engine bay that's not hooked up, and that's why it didn't work.
Yeah. So, sorry, shining the light right in your guys' eye.
Blinding the viewers, dude.
My bad. All right, so here's our little switch, which we could just wire to that.
So now we're probably gonna pop off this little nut here so we can get the switch apart, pull it out, see what kind of switch it is, see if it's a 3-way, 2-way. But yeah, then we'll get it wired up and show you guys a wiring diagram and go from there.
Probably clean the switch up a little bit too.
Yeah, use some steel wool or something. Comes off. We'll just put that somewhere real safe so where we won't lose it. Now we'll lose it there. We'll put it over here.
Perfect.
Too sure here. Pull this plate off too.
Well, we can also kind of show you guys how to reinstall a switch, or install a switch technically later.
It's pretty easy.
Might take that running light badge off later too. So I don't know what he had this wired
And
to.
here's a switch. Yeah, it's a 3-way, perfect. Nice and ghetto.
Oh yeah.
Love to see it.
I don't know what running lights he had this wired to, because it must have been
not
those
hooked up.
side ones. I don't know.
Yeah, the marker lights on the bed, who knows?
It was interesting.
All right, but yeah, we're gonna mess with this and we'll show you guys what we're gonna do.
Perfect. All right, so Tommy just disconnected the switch.
True.
Tommy's putting the last few adjustments on the switch. There we can test what happens.
Let me know if it's righty tighty or lefty loosey on batteries.
And she's tight. Oh, guys, it's a ratcheting one. Who would have thought?
Smart man.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
It's pretty good Forrest Gump impression.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Worked hard on that one for about 18 years. Okay, we're almost there. We only have a few hundred more.
Pulling the terminals off, gonna hook up our connections here. These look bad, but they're not bad. They'll work.
All right, go ahead and toss the negative on there. And then only about 7,000 more twists to get back. Whoop, whip, whip. And tighten.
And we'll see you on the red side. All right.
This is the negative side. This one is a 10 millimeter instead of an 8 millimeter. on the
Not
other
negative,
side.
it's positive.
Is that what I said?
Yep.
Never
That's
mind.
fine.
Positive.
Slipping that puppy on there.
She's on. Now we're tightening it down, and then we'll go to the testing phase.
Flip the switch and see if anything blows up.
Yup.
See you in a second. All right, I got it all hooked up. We got the switch looking pretty here. And we're gonna flip it and see if everything blows up.
Ready?
Yeah. All right, let's see if they're on. Oh yeah, we got light, baby.
All of them?
Yep, all of them are on.
Nice. Let's see it.
Mission success. Yeah, check it out. Let's get live reaction.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that looks pretty sick. All right, we gotta do a lights off reaction too.
Looks pretty good.
Personal edification. I'm gonna check what it looks like when everything's off and closed.
Going dark. Bravo, going dark. Beans are coming up. Looking good. We have lights over there, don't worry about those.
Alright, you ready?
Yep. Bam.
Wow.
Lighting her up.
Yeah, she's right.
So work. The chair's blocking most of our light, I think, here. Yeah, slide that puppy out of the way. And now you can blind tailgaters too.
Yup.
Yeah, look at that. Imagine it's nighttime. You can see everything.
Yeah. We might tweak how they're sitting a little bit, but we got light.
We do have light. All right, so I made you guys a little wiring diagram here so we could go over what we did. So essentially, there's the positive and negative and all the lights that are back up here. Just kind of conjoined all those together into one, or I guess one and one. So there was just one positive to mess with, one negative to mess with. And so we ran those down the headache rack, across, down the frame, up by the firewall and into the engine bay. And then from there, we split the two negatives into one running to the switch, and then the other side of the Y ran over to the negative side on the battery. And then I also had the one power from the lights. The power goes to the switch, and then ran another power from the switch with the inline fuse in it over to the battery. So yeah, now they all work. Project complete.
Great success.
Very nice.
Well, folks, I think that's all for today. We got the lights officially done. I think the next step is going to be getting the tail lights and everything for the flatbed, and I think we'll start mounting toolboxes pretty soon.
Just nearing completion.
Yeah. All right, well, like, subscribe, and come back to watch the next episode of our flatbed series, and possibly our simple series is what we'll call it for now. Well,
Got some new fun projects coming up. Probably going to do a fast lift pump install on my truck, as well as a full trans service, internal, external filter, as well as new fluid. So stay tuned for that as well.
thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.